I think sometimes when you're like that personality that's powerful, like me, you've been there since day one, I feel like I'm a threat to certain girls. I don't know why, because I personally think that everybody has their own lane. The problem is, don't you trying to cross over in my lane, now stay over there. We're gonna have a car crash. I mean, stay in your lane, girl. Housewives is my baby. And I really do want to see it, stay around for 10, 15, 20 years if we can.
Okay, NeNe, that is what you told us just in November.
Yeah.
But now we gotta talk rumors.
Yeah.
Because there are rumors you may be wanting to leave Housewives, or people may be trying to phase you out. What is happening?
I don't know about the whole phasing out part. Actually, I asked Andy to ask Kenya why was she going around saying that. And I think Andy helped kind of clear that up a little bit.
Let's take a look at what happened on Watch What Happens Live with Andy himself.
Yes.
She would need to ask Bravo why they're cutting her out of many episodes this season.
Okay, but you're saying that she's being phased out?
Well, I think she is.
She's fighting to stay on the show.
Do you have a word for your reaction to that clip?
That girl is crazy. Something is really wrong with her. No, seriously. If it was my time to go, I absolutely have no problem with that because the show has been good to me. I've been there since day one, and I opened up this door so Kenya Big Mouth Moore could walk through it, okay?
You're an OG, NeNe Leakes. I mean, this franchise is built on your shoulders, and
Yes,
I know
it was.
that.
Yes, it was.
So what about her saying that they're cutting you out of episodes?
Well, how does she know? I mean, does she in production? I mean, I don't know. I don't know why she says the things that she say, but what I do know is, for whatever reason, I don't know how it sounds, I don't know if it even sounds great to even say, but I think that she would love for me to be gone so she could be, in her mind, the head of the show, or the queen of the show, or the one that everyone is talking about. With me there, it's very difficult for her to have that kind of thing. So, and I also think that if I leave the show and Kenya stays on the show, she will be the demise of the show.
Why do you say that?
Because she's a nasty girl. Her attitude is nasty. She's not a cool girl. None of the girls, she tries to talk about the girls doesn't like me. None of them like her. I mean, her attitude is stank.
But the show is built in large part on drama. Back in the day, you and Kim used to go at it. So how do you differentiate between what works and what doesn't then?
Well, first of all, when Kim and I had our differences, there's a difference between Kim and I and me and Kenya. Kim and I had a real friendship. We were friends before this show ever started, and our kids were friends. Kenya, I've never had a friendship with her. I've never had a friendship with her. She's always come around and just wanted to bicker with me, and I think she want to bicker with me because it looks good in the press. That's all I could think of. Because it's not that serious. We don't have any feelings towards each other. We could easily move on. And I want you to know this. I tried to smooth things over with her several times, from texting her to emailing her to extending olive branches to her, invited her to an event I had, just anything, because I just felt like it was so unnecessary to continue to argue. For what? What were we arguing about?
Well, here's the thing, it does continue. You guys always deliver a sensational television on Atlanta.
Well, I'm not gonna back down, girl. I'm not gonna back down. And I think that's what she knows, so I think she knows she can get some drama from me because I'm not gonna back down. I'm just, I don't mind, I don't wanna argue every day. That's not what I wanna do. I'm on a spiritual journey. I have someone that's guiding me a lot and that's helped me a lot. I don't want to bicker every day with these girls. And I always feel like no matter what I do, it's very hard for them to forgive, but they forgive each other in 5 seconds all the time. And they've done worse things to each other than I've ever done to them.
Okay, well, I want to know what you think of what point you might have been pushed at in this clip that we're about to see. Yeah, let's watch the clip, and I want to know your thoughts on it.
Please go to jail again.
You is a dumb ass.
You are big ass.
You got too much money. You got
What got you there? What's going through NeNe Leakes' mind there?
I don't even know what was going through my mind at that moment, but what I do know is I didn't spit on her, but I sort of kind of wished I had. I'm just gonna be honest about that because I just think some of the things that Kenya says is really nasty and really dirty. And I just feel like, girl, you are just, you probably need to be spit on. You just probably need to be. And it may not sound great, but she probably needs to be spit on. And I have no sympathy for her. I just don't.
So why does it look like you're spitting on her in that clip?
Because I do the act of like, I ought to, and I say the words ought to on you like that. So of course she wanted to run with it, and that's fine with me. I don't care, girl. Run with it. I hope that, I mean, I only wish that I had spit on you, girl.
There's no follow through there. So you've got the issues with Kenya, but like you said, maybe no real friendship there. You and Cynthia had a really real friendship.
Yes.
Where are you guys at right now?
I think we're in a better place today than we were months ago. We will never be the same. But I think that we are better now. We can be in the same setting, we can laugh, we can talk, you know, that kind of stuff. But as far as us hanging out, calling each other like we used to, that will never happen again.
Why do you say that?
A, I'm not interested in it happening again. And B, I just don't think it is healthy for either one of us. And I don't think that our friendship will survive being on a show together. So I just don't think it will work being on this show.
So what about your intentions with the show? We've asked you about this before. Do you plan to stick with Atlanta from here?
I can't say what I would do. What I say is that my entire team and I, every season, we always get together and talk about what's best for me. So I don't know what we would do. I don't know. But what I do know is that I don't want to continue to be in a setting where I feel like they're being very malicious towards me.
They meaning the cast?
The cast.
Production? Okay.
The cast. Okay. I also feel like, you know, if everybody's human on this show and everybody makes mistakes, and I feel like I've definitely made mistakes, but I also feel like my mistakes are forgivable. And if they can forgive each other, I don't understand why is it that they can't forgive me for any little thing. And the whole thing that they're trying to hold against me is last year. Last year, my husband had cancer, and I was his caretaker. I dealt with so much last year, and I feel like I don't get a break for that, or I don't get any sympathy for that because of NeNe. And we never had cancer in our home before. So I feel like everybody was like, well, last year. And I'm like, girl, last year, I don't even know who I was last year. Like, I went through so much last year.
All right, well, here's what I love about you, NeNe. No matter what you go through, you find a way to make us all laugh. Yeah. You are the energy in the room. You light it all up, and now you're doing this comedy tour.
Yeah.
Tell us what that is bringing into your life.
So I went out on my own comedy tour by myself, and I'm not a comic. I just love to laugh, and I love to talk trash, right? So
we'll listen to you talk trash all day, NeNe.
I love to talk trash, and it's all coming from a good place. So I went to my agent, and I said, I'd love to produce an all-female comedy tour. And they worked with me, and I produced this show of amazing women: Loni Love, Sherri Shepherd, Adele Givens, B. Simone, Kim Whitley, and I host the show. So I come in and out of each comic. These girls are fabulous. They're amazing. Our next stop is this Saturday in Philadelphia. We're sold out, you guys. And after Philadelphia is Las Vegas. So we still have tickets left for Vegas.
Amazing. It was such a good ladies' night out, it sounds like.
It's a great ladies' night out.
Bring the girls.
Yeah, you can bring your man too.
I mean, that's some talented women you have in that line.
Yeah, they're great.
And why did you want to do all female?
I'm a girl. I'm always here for women. I have a whole women entrepreneur group that I head. It's called Ladies of Success. It's for entrepreneur women that are around the world. We are all like-minded. We support each other, lift each other, level up together, be sounding boards for each other. So I love that. So I wanted to do something for women. I'm all girl power. And this is an ensemble. You do see these are all women. We've never had an issue before, ever. Everybody is super professional. Everybody is at work. They do their job. They enjoy their job. That other cast, I mean, I don't know.